to do what I say in it and choosing to repeat the steps I'm telling you to repeat is choosing. You can really choose whatever. And if you decide to not do the 6x your income in 6 months, or it's not available once you listen to this video, you can do any strategy you want, whatever strategy that you think and you believe in, your intuitive nudge is pushing you. Like, think right now, intuitively, what do I want to do to choose who I want to be? Do I want to wake up at a certain time? Or right, because that's more hard work. I don't try to do that, but you might, right? You might like that. Like, okay, I know my future self is waking up this time. That's what I want to do. That could be you. It could be an action, but it could also just be the thought. Like I said, it doesn't have to be physical. It could be the thought. Every day you wake up, you're going to choose to meditate because your future self meditates every day. That's a really great one. I recommend doing that. Okay. Or writing some sort of statement to yourself that reaffirms of who you're going to be. You can research on ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, write me, give me some ideas on some statements or some things I should do to reaffirm who I'm choosing to be, and tell it who you're choosing to be and who you want to be. And it's going to spit some stuff out to you. Use that resource. Like, there's no problem with that. Okay. So the point that I'm making in this video is that you need to choose intentionally, because if you're not doing it intentionally, it's because you've only been used to being given the default thus far. Thus far in your life, you're running off of a playbook, off of a program that was never your choosing. You didn't choose it. It was given to you. It was placed in you, and it was just integrated into you, and it was reinforced by your family, friends, people that you know up until this point. But now you get to say that you are aware that you get to choose who you want to be. And you're not going to choose it once. You're going to choose it every single day. Who am I going to be? Because I promise you, if you do this on Monday and then you don't do it till the next Monday, you're slowing down your own momentum. But if you do it 6 days in a row, 7 days in a row, a month in a row, or you just take 21 days, because it takes 21 days to rewire your brain. Take 21 days to just reaffirm to yourself who you are, who you're being. Who are you trying to be? Intentionally choose it. You have to choose it. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and we talked about this in a different aspect, and I applied it to money, right? A lot of the things I know about money are because I'm researching in other parts of my life, and then I go apply it to money. And so we were talking about forgiveness, and that you have to choose forgiveness every single day. And I was like, oh my gosh, this was maybe like 7 or 8 months ago, really long time ago. And so we were talking about that, and up until that point, I had never thought about it. I had never thought about it. But then once I started to, once she unlocked the thought in me, hey, you can actually choose every single day. That's what I do. And she is a bit older than me, so she has a lot more life experience. And she was able to find out that information, and she shared it with me, which I'm so grateful for. And we were having a beautiful conversation. And she's like, yeah, you can just choose it every single day. It's really hard to have because you're not choosing it every single day. You have to choose to forgive. You have to, just forgiving a person one time for, let's just say, months or years or decades of trauma is not enough. Right. So choosing to be yourself, your best version of yourself today is not enough, because you had the old programming for the past 2 decades. You think that you're going to be some way for 30 years and then you're going to reaffirm, hey, I want to be a millionaire one time, and that's going to suffice? No, you have to choose it every single day. You have to choose it. You have to choose it in proportion to how much programming you have to unprogram it and to replace it with something new. Because the part that I'm trying to get at with this example is that you can really try to undo the programming, but if you don't have anything to replace it with, then your old programming is coming right back, because you have to have a program at all times. And if you have not fully reinforced your new intention, then you're not going to get it, because you haven't fully enforced it. Your old programming is sitting on the backside, waiting to just fill the gap, waiting for you to go through a storm. And it's going to help you to retract back to who you were being. It's going to put you back in comfort. It's going to put you back into feeling that safety and putting you back into a position that you probably don't want to be in, but feels really safe. So you have to choose every single day, go through the type of person you want to be. and use that as your basis of what you're going to intend every single morning, every single night throughout the day, and even when it gets hard, because you know that your old programming is coming back if you don't do it for long enough to really make it automatic. The whole point is, let's make this automatic. Let's make this thing automatic. Let's get this thing in our body, in our mind, in our soul, and become a new person, so that we don't have to choose it no more. Once you are it and you've embodied it, there is no more choosing. Then you choose the next level and you start choosing that every single day while you're operating from this new person. But the first step is understanding that you are following a program. It's just not the one you chose. It's one that you were given. So now you get to choose a new program, and then going forward, as you continue to make yourself better, you get to just choose what your next level is. Continue in that, continue choosing it, become it, and then just repeat it over and over and over.